my charger? What? Is that my charger right there? Yes. Don't know where the charger is.
Oh no, not that one. Get off of it.
That's my account.
It's Gracie. Get on this so I can make sure I'm heard. That I can be heard. Can be heard. Hello, my fellow Taurus. There is a new energy. Boom, boom, boom. Testing for the sound. Testing for the sound of it. Testing for the sound. Testing for the sound of it. Hello. Sound for the day. Testing for the sound. Sound for the day. Testing for the sound. Okay. That's good.
Can I eat some chips? Yay.
Come on, man. Please hush. Okay. All right. Let me start then. Since I can be heard. Yay. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Let me scoot up a little bit more. Hello. Welcome to Shan the Baby. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. If you're new here, go ahead and like the video and subscribe. Trying to get to 1K followers so that I can be monetized. That is the goal here. All right. What we're going to talk about here today, as you can see by the caption, the Orange Menace is taking different government departments and gutting them out, okay? Making sure that there are least amount of people there to do the job appropriately. So once you go to those services and you need some of those services, then the complaints will start. Because the people who have been there for a while know their job, know the ins and outs and the intricacies of bureaucracy. They for the good or the bad, they know it. Okay, they know how to handle it. They know the rules. They know the regulations and things like that. So he's trying to remove people from these different things, and I'm just going to try to figure out exactly how the Orange Menace F45 is going to affect certain types of places here. So I'll start with the Department of Education. Spirit, please let me know, how would the Orange Menace F45 affect the Department of Education? Department of Education, very, very, very important. It funds the public schools, not only the public schools, but here in Texas, they also fund the charter school. They give federal money. The charter schools also and the public schools get money. All right. And so what he wants to do is gut it out. Then he wants the money sent to the states, and then the states are supposed to decide what they want to do. Everybody does not live in a good state. And if it was for some of the states, if it was was between getting the federal dollars while the department is gutted out and getting the federal dollars. And it's going to be a choice whether they want to line their own pockets or whether they want to do what's right for the children. And the way that this world is going, I don't give much credence to the fact that they are going to do wonderful things for the children. They are going to line their pockets in whatever state you live in. It just depends. Maybe you're living in a good state, okay? Most likely, probably not. All right. So they're going to take the money that's supposed to go for the kids, light bill at the school, to pay the water bill, to make sure your kid has proper education. They're going to take that and they're going to gut it and give it back to the states, who are just going to take the money out the coffers and leave the least amount for children and their education. So if you are not uber rich or middle class and you can afford private schools and you don't have to look into the public sector, then yay for you. Everybody is not you. Some of us have to depend on these public schools or these, low-end charter schools, okay? We have to depend on them. That's what we got here. We working with what we got, all right? So that is the gist of what he wants to do with the Department of Education. But basically, we know his aim. His aim is only to eliminate those jobs, eliminate their salaries. Okay, everything that's being eliminated by the Department of Education being dissolved, they're going to take that money and split it among the cronies. All right. So this is the whole thing. We on mobster mode here. Okay. F45 is on mobster time. Okay. So if anybody asks you what he's doing by dissolving all these different things, he's on mobster time. He cares zero, and I mean zero, about the efficiency of anything. The only way he cares about the efficiency is that everything is downsized, liquidated, and sent to him and his cronies. Okay, that's what he wants. That's what he's doing to all of these situations. He's not trying to make smaller government. You can make smaller government, but don't make government dysfunctional. Okay, you can't take everybody out. That's like if you make you a house and you start taking all the support beams out of your home. What will your home do? Collapse on your damn head. Okay, and that's what we're gonna do here if they are allowed to continue in this way. We don't know. The only saving grace would be legal activity. Okay, that is the way that 45 was not charged prior to him becoming the president. He elongated the legal processes. And that's our only saving grace here, to save some of our systems that are important to us as a running society. He wants to eliminate it all because all he sees is dollar signs. Because again, this is just a mob racket. This is nothing about efficiency. This is about, I'm going to take money from the people who I don't give a shit about, okay? And then the people that I do give a shit about, we're going to split that money, and that's what we're going to do, okay? So he really doesn't care who's using the government money. Well, he cares long as it's them, okay? When you use the government money, you're a lazy slob and a piece of crap, okay? But when they use it, it's their income, okay? They they will, just degrade you for getting $200 a month from government assistance. And that same person will get subsidies in their company and pour into their company. It will get millions of dollars. And this is the same government money. It just looks to them a little bit better in their hands. Okay. And so that's what we're doing here. All right. Trying to eliminate people's salaries and jobs. And I thought a long time ago that the Republicans loved working people. But now we have a Republican Party. They don't even like working people. The people who work at the Social Security office, that's a job. They pay their rent with that job, but they don't even like working people anymore. But don't get me on rant. Let's see what the Orange Menace, F45, whatever you want to call the bozo, all right? Allegedly, an alleged moron, all right? So let's see, can he, what kind of effect will F45 have on the Department of Education, your children's education is at stake. They are trying to say what you can and cannot do in the education system. Well, we don't want you to talk about you having a nice club where it's just like where it's a club where y'all do African American peers. Y'all go together, talk about, y'all education, what it is like to be African American, what it is like to be an Asian group or club. I just saw it on the TV where she wanted to look into the clubs and see what the children were talking about. This stuff is sick. This stuff, the old Republicans would never go, because all I ever heard the old Republicans, and it seems like so long ago, the Bush Republicans, Constitution. They loved the Constitution. They slept with the Constitution in their bed. They ate with the Constitution next to them. Now they literally rip the documents to shred by the activity that they participate in. And it's supposed to be the land of the free and the brave, but it's only if you're not gay. It's only if you're not transgender. Oh, it's only land in the free and the brave if you ain't too black. It's only the land of the free and the brave if you ain't too disabled. What happened? What happened to the old racist Republicans? Lord, we could at least deal with them. These are, I don't know what these people are. It's like they Republicans, traitors. They are literally, allegedly traitors. We capitulate to Russia. Russia. Whoever thought we'd ever capitulate to Russia? But we do. Whoever thought that we'd want to go into the schools and tell children what to do with their autonomy and their body and what bathroom to go in? We've gone sicker and sicker and sicker, where they've grown sicker and sicker to the things that they discuss. So let's see what for F45, how he is going to gut the Department of Education. Or will he be able to? And what will be some of the effects? Because he may not get to do all the things in which he wants to do. All right. And hopefully legal things will keep a lot of these things at bay until Orange 45, F45 is no longer on this space and he is on another higher plane. At least we can get it down to that. One thing I know about that weirdo, Vance, they're not going to listen to him, how they listen cautiously to Trump, so he will not be doing anything. Once Trump is on another plane here, he's gone to another plane, you'll have Vance. Nobody's going to listen to him. They don't respect him. They don't follow him. So he'll be a lame duck president. And if that's the best we can look forward to, using the legal system to kind of chop this man up and move him exactly how he did, where he couldn't get charged before being the president and getting in the election and cheating and whatever, allegedly cheating in the election. Let's see, what is he gonna do? What's the orange menace F45 gonna do to this Department of Education, or will he be allowed? Let's see. All right, let's see. We got, what we got here? We got Ace of Wands, Page of Swords, and the Emperor. And that would be your weirdo. We know the F45 Orange Menace. Ace of Wands is about messages and communication. There will be a lot of messages and communication coming out of the sky, okay? Things that don't make any sense. Whoever that lady is, they trying to put in there, that Kathy McConaughey or whoever they are, they trying to put her in there. A woman who watches as She has a company, and children are SA'd. That's the woman that we would like, allegedly, okay? That's the woman that we want in the school system. A woman that gets a company, a WWE wrestling company, from something for some children, and she hires a SO person, knowing he's an SO person, so that he can SA the kids. These are the people that we're supposed to listen to. So there are going to be a lot of these hands reaching out and speaking uh, just moronically. Um, F45 is going to be out speaking. This woman, if she gets in, will be speaking, or whoever he gets to be over it, they'll be the same type of moron. So they're going to be speaking and saying conflicting ideas. These people do not know how to run anything, and they definitely don't know how to run government authorities. I know I do not know how to run government authorities, but I do not try to, and I do not tell everyone that I am running the government authority. I do not know how. There are a lot of processes, a lot of regulations, okay? But these people know good and so well they are not qualified for anything. They cannot plan a trip to the bathroom, let alone carry this big hawking bureaucracy of government. They cannot do it. And they dang on show can't do it if they fire everybody. There will be instances where people will be gossiping, will be talking, people will be trying to control the people inside of the school system. The children will be controlled. They will be on the agenda of Project 2025. So that cult Christian out, that stuff, that's what they'll be operating off, and watching the children, and it gives me a creep vibe. But we have put a president in office who is a SO offender. All right, so that's what some of us did. Let's see. They are very, very, very controls and some type of regulations. They're going to be changing things. All right. In school, you're not going to be able to say certain things. Like, it's already like that, because I never really liked school, because it was always felt like a prison to me, particularly. But I always got A's and B's, and I was on honor roll, but I didn't like school. Didn't like it at all. And this is some type of controlling environment. We got the Three of Cups coming together, changing curriculum. Your curriculum is going to come together, and they're going to make it whatever it is that they assume is supposed to be Christian, good, and beautiful, but it's not. It's that forced religion where everybody's just really trying to tell people what to do. They're going to be taking things out of books. I feel like that as well. They're going to try to act like slavery didn't exist, and nothing happened. Nothing happened at all, okay, to any other people. Nothing happened to the Native Americans, nothing happened to the Black people, none of that. Everything was just hunky dory, and we was at peace. All right, and that's what they're going to sell, especially history. I feel like history is going to be more whitewashed than it is now, because it is definitely being whitewashed. We have the Nine of Rods, which is competition. I feel like, because, okay, let me pull the cards that I got down here. All right, because these are my supporting details, and then I'll go back to that. This is the past, okay? And this also is kids, okay? This card is for kids. What we have with the kids is heartbreak and grief and problems, okay? It's going to be like when he started messing in the Department of Education, it's going to cast clouds over the schools. And they already have too much going on with folks coming in and trying to, unalive the children. They're going to be people that are going to be leaving, okay? Leaving and going where, I don't know. People might be going online or doing something like that if they have that opportunity. They're going to be bailing on the schools, okay? They're going to have low, even lower than they have now. They're going to be less children going to school, okay? And I don't know what that's going to mean. And it's going to be less money, okay, coming into the schools, okay? With them doing heartbreaking things to kids and causing kids problems, I think it's going to also lie within these programs, any kind of sports programs. funding for it is going to be debilitating. Okay, so if you got kids and they in some little league and whatever they doing at school, this is going to affect that. Okay, this is going to take affect that because I feel like there will be some money that will be taken. Teachers, they will try to do something with they pay. Let me see. Let me get I can see what they pay. Merit based or something. That's what I'm hearing. Like somebody is um, got to be merit based. You got to be producing some type of results, okay, for them to give you any type of support. So it could be that your children might have to have certain averages or grading percent averages. Uh, certain schools will have to have it, and if not, they will cut their funding according to what it is the children do or don't do. Worrying, there'll be a lot of worry because it won't be a lot of, it'll be like I say, it's so many ideas coming out of their hand and out of their mouth and out of their ass, okay, allegedly. There you go. They just saying a lot of different things, and this really is going to, you know how he 45 will wake up and he'll say, yes, tariffs 90%, tariffs 45%, and he just make these declarations, but they have, even if he never implements them, they have a way of a ripple effect of going through, and that's how this Department of Education will be. They will be saying all these different stupid things. It will cause mass pandemonium and confusion within the public school system, and they don't even need that because they already, sometimes don't have enough money to operate, depending on what district you're in. Let's see. Neptune, dreams, intuition, mischief with delusions, where you can create it easy to be confused. Yeah, that woman gonna, or if that's that woman, Kathy, whoever, she gonna be it. She gonna wake up every day with these dreams and illusions and disillusions. Also, 45, we're trying to control stuff. We'll also be having a lot of illusions and delusions of things you cannot do with this system. There are things with this system you just can't do, okay? And schools will be falling apart all over the nation if you do certain things and move certain regulations, or you don't adhere to this rule or this rule. There'll be a lot of lawsuits as well from these changes enacted, just like haphazard changes enacted. All right, let's see. Let's see what this heartbreaking stuff is right here to the children, to the kids. You would think that they would leave children alone, but they don't. Okay. Message in a bottle, confused. They don't know. The kids don't know what they can do, what classes they're going to take. They're going to be taking classes in and out, books in and out. It's just going to be all to that 2025 agenda. 25 agenda. People are going to be doing illegal things because this is like confusion, don't know. We got bars here, so someone could possibly be doing some type of criminal intent through trying to eliminate the Department of Education. Okay, so they could have some type of lawsuit with a criminal intent. Okay, let's see. Being that if this woman gets in, the Kathy lady, she loves to hire SO offenders. Okay, and our president is an SO offender. So I don't know what's going to be going on within the public school allegedly. Okay, we'll have to keep all our eyes on her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many eyes we can get on her? Okay, and keep our third eye posted carefully on her because she is not a protector. She is not a protector of the community. She is a pariah. She is a pariah of money, power, and excluding people. Okay, she loves allegedly to exclude certain people from things. So my brown children probably will not benefit from her being in. All right, with the inclusion that she has in her soul, allegedly. All right. Homes. Got the house of cancer, intuitions, family, home. This woman's going to cause a lot of grief and sorrow in homes, in families, from what she is about to do. Good, copy that. Everything good over here. No matter how this thing hurts, no matter how they cause confusion, disruption within the school system, and then it trickles down into the children, and then it trickles down into their homes, families. They have to make decisions, all right, based off schooling, all right, because some people go to work, they don't have maybe they don't have a babysitter. Maybe they depend on after school programs. Maybe they depend on, after school programs where they go to sports. Okay. Oh, love. And we got marriage. Let's see what else we got here. Treasure Island. So these schools will become personal bank accounts. You got to remember that this is mob activity. So wherever they see that they can cut something from any after school program, and especially if it dictates certain people of certain persuasion colors, yeah, this color, brown color, then they'll cut those programs, and then they'll get all the money and siphon it back to the mob boss. All right, so that's gonna be. Oh, let's see what they hide. All right, these are the cards of what they hide. They hide in some sadness and some grief. So they have plans. They have plans, and they celebrate this. What they're gonna do, what they're gonna cut off, who they're gonna block. But they're happy about it. This is them. This is the White House. They happy about this grief they're gonna cause children. They don't care about children. That's one of those things that left in 2024, caring about kids. They don't really do that. It's all about the mob mentality, and it's about getting the money back to the mob, allegedly. All right, 45 mobs. Stop jumping in now. Libra, relationship, balance, harmony. Enemies, open enemies, how we deal with them, legal contracts, long-term partnerships, business partnerships, dealing with others and the public. They'll be having lots of celebrations. They'll be on the TV talking about this and announcing this new law and this new law. But everything that they are going to announce is restrictive. Just the way we're going backwards in America, where we used to be a free society, as free as we could be. We have our issues, and we'll continue to have those issues probably for going on 20 to 30 more years against people of my persuasion and my color and other brown folk. Yeah, that's not yours. No, that's Ham. That's his. All right. So there are going to definitely be some lawsuits, okay? But they plan to get over these lawsuits. They already have their lawyers in line and ready. Okay, that's what they're trying to hide, because they are trying to do some major upheaval and changes in the public school system, and it's all going to sit around Project 2025 things. So if you ever get to read that dry ass document, then you'll know all the things in which they are talking about, because the first thing they start off with in the Project 2025 is talking about people of my skin persuasion, black ladies that have kids, and speaking on our thrones. Okay, let's see. So this is going to be a very difficult time here. It's also going to be a difficult time for disabled children. If you have them in schools, look out for some issues. They're going to be changing in that too. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful with this. I feel ultimately they're not going to get everything they want. There are some things that they're not going to do. They're going to break it down. So they're going to have this horrible idea. Okay, it's going to be horrible. But then we're going to go to the courts. And then some of what they want is going to come through, and some of what they want is not going to come through. I do not feel like they're going to run roughshod over this whole Department of Education. They will be cutting some jobs, but I don't think that they'll be cutting as many as they want. They want to dissolve the whole thing. I do not feel that will happen. But let me go ahead and throw some cards on it and see, and not just go by my intuition. Let's see. Will they be able to dissolve the whole department? Nope, they will not. The court system will keep them out again. Thank God for the court system at this time. Never thought I'd say that. But the court system will keep them out. And parents they'll be having a lawsuit, and it will include parents and also like the superintendent boards and something like that. So they'll look out for some type of lawsuit. They're going to be doing some 2025 stuff, and lawsuits will occur. All right. And that's going to lead them out in the cold. And it's also, this is just a big mob racket, of course. Okay. Allegedly. So what'll happen is they'll be messing around in the school, doing things they ain't got no business, changing regulations, not having enough staff to accomplish anything that they want. And guess what will happen? They'll be sued, and then they'll be out of more money. So the mob racket won't get their money because they'll be sued to death. All right, they'll get some of the stuff they want, but don't be concerned that the whole entire Department of Education will be gutted, and then you'll have to rely on your state, who would probably like to line their money, buy them a new house, buy them a new car, go on an extra vacation with that school money, baby. Because you can't get it. But anytime they can get money from the government, it look a little bit better in their hand, don't it? Yeah, that's what they say. All right, so let's go to the IRS. He wants to gut the IRS out. So what you gonna do? How you gonna collect taxes? How you gonna get the roads done? They ain't getting done. Nah, they ain't getting done. What else stuff that tax money go towards? You won't be getting that. Okay. And so when everything collapses and you're driving in potholes big as your car, then you're gonna be begging back for the IRS, begging back for the tax man. When you don't get your income tax at the end of the year, so you can get you a new car, then you'll be begging back for the IRS man. So yeah, because I'm sure. So why would he? I just want people to kind of use their common sense. They think that, oh, when nobody taking my taxes, it's gonna be good. Yeah, yeah. He running a mob racket allegedly. So why would he let you keep your tax money, and then he takes money from God knows where, and he uses it? The whole point of the presidency is the money going to go to him and the rest of the gang. So they're not gonna pay for the roads when the tax man can't get it from you. You're gonna the society and your infrastructure and everything gonna fail far worse than it is now. All right. So let's see how he gonna affect the IRS, or will he? Will he affect the IRS? Let's see. The only reason he's doing this is for personal gain. He's trying to hide from these people, the Justice Department. What is he trying to hide from the Justice Department? Money, finances, where you're taking your money, where you getting your money at. He want to walk away with that money. He wants success. So this is for a personal reason that he wants to gut the IRS. So when he is gone out of the office, and he thinks he will be, and he leaves, he thinks he will be going overseas, taking your cryptocurrency, taking all regular currency to whatever money, and he don't want the IRS knowing what's in them coffers. Okay, where he got it from, where he doing. That's the whole thing. He's trying to get a runaway plan. He a mobster, and then he's trying to get a runaway plan. This is the whole deal, simply as put. All right, so the mobster don't want nobody to know. These the secrets. We got the world. That's him traveling. He worried about when he get out, what's gonna happen. And he trying to leave quickly. All right. And he trying to leave quickly with that bag. All right. He trying to leave quickly with that bag. He don't want the justice system to come in on him. So this is the reason that he is doing this. All right. So we want to get that out the way. That's what the mobster is up to. All right. Let's see. Yeah, because this is what he wants. Once he get out of there, he collect all the money from all the different legal dark water, dark avenues. That's him. He getting away with it. He the magician. It's time for a new life. To new life, new wife, new family. Look at him. He gonna enjoy himself. This is his intentions. Okay, doesn't mean they're gonna get there, but these are the intentions of the man of F45. So that's why he's doing the nice IRS business here. All right. He's gonna cause some difficulties. All right, let's see this. We got the Five of Pentacles. People gonna feel like they're on the outside working there. Bad working environment. Definitely, it will be difficult. Threats inside of the IRS. Okay. Um, he's gonna fire some of those people, then hire some of his people. All right, but it'll be an even split. Okay. So there will always be somebody there watching, okay? Watching what he's doing. He'll have to lead his business along. This is something he's not going to do too much affecting. The only thing he's going to do there is fire like half of them, but then half of them are going to stay. And I feel like it's always somebody that's going to be watching, or always someone competent. He's going to hire all the incompetent people. Okay. They're going to be there on the left. Okay. And then he's going to, the most competent people in the IRS are going to stay, the officials that make the system run. All right. He'll have to walk the hell away, because at the end of the day, he be seen. He's gonna try something, he's gonna be seen, and it's gonna be just like everything else he tries to do with people in the Social Security rolls, trying to take all the money out of Social Security, see where he can cut it and get it to the mobsters, allegedly. All the mobsters do is collect the money and they share it. This is what the whole presidency is about and will be about. Breaking down all of these things is nothing about efficiency. Notice that's the first thing he wanted to do, was to pop up this made up group that never belonged, that is not official government anything. Why did he do that? Because it was time that he could look into the system. He could see where he can cut, okay? Not cut because, oh, somebody's still in there. No, he's a thief. So allegedly, it ain't even allegedly, I don't think, because he got lawsuits, okay, stealing, and stealing big and stealing long, okay? But we'll say allegedly. And we're asking a thief, an alleged thief, to look over the roles of the government, to look over the departments and find money that he feels is being wasted. It is ridiculous. That is like asking me, a fat woman, to be in a warehouse of cakes and never eat none of the cakes. But I'll tell you, when other people eat the cake, it's nonsense. Okay, so that's what they're doing. It's all about chopping up the money, and they are not. When they're talking about cutting Medicaid, when they're talking about cutting Social Security from the older people, they're not cutting it and looking at each individual case like, oh, here's some fraud over here. No, they want to cut a whole big block, not investigating nothing, because what they really looking for is a dollar amount. They are not looking if anything is incorrect. No, they're saying, okay, Social Security. Oh Lord, we looked in that account. It's 10 trillion. Oh, let's say we doing something. We can knock off 8 trillion and give it back to the mobs and let us split it. All right. So the IRS, they ain't gonna be able to do nothing with it. All they're gonna be able to do, like I can feel, is fire low end IRS people, not the top officials. And again, I feel like the IRS will keep going the way the IRS has been kept going for years and years and years. They are going to make major disruptions in the Department of Education, but it will not collapse it. I don't see it collapsing. I don't see it on the brink of collapsing. I do see a lot of confusion, and I do see a lot of messages. They're going to sit out and have schools nationwide not knowing what's going on, what they can do, what they can't do, what they can teach, what they can't teach, and trying to turn it into some Christian cult activity is what I feel. All right. And I don't like my kids involved in Christian cult activity. I like God. I like church. I like Jesus. I believe it. Now, when other people don't believe it, I really don't care, and I don't pressure anybody to believe anything I want to, nor to live their life as I would live mine, because we all individuals. All right. So this has been my read. My name is Shanda Baby Tara. If you caught me on live and you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe to me, and like and share. I need some watch time hours as well and some subscriptions. Hold on, I got some cards under here. Let me see here. There we got a star. We got 7 of wands here, 8 of wands, I'm sorry. And we have a 7 of cups. There will be somebody that will be speaking out. Okay. They will not just be getting away with something. There will be somebody that's going to speak out about several things that's going on, several things which are being said. Feels like a whistleblower. This feels like somebody that will testify one day in front of Congress or in front of the House or somewhere. They're going to be talking and saying all of the illegal things that these people are up to in the Department of Education, and how the money was shook down from the school system. Shakedown. That's what this is. This is a mobster shakedown. So they're gonna empty out your pockets, and all the things that the mob do allegedly. All right. So thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Bye bye.